Next on Cal High Sports Bay Area, all spring sports all the time. We swing into the spring season with great baseball matchups, including Westmont and Lee, and big-time softball with Mitty and Valley Christian.
We have lacrosse with St. Ignatius and De La Salle, and Alameda meets San Leandro on the volleyball court. Plus, the San Jose swimmer winning on a national level and the accident keeping this roller hockey star away from the game. It's all next on Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Welcome to Cal High Sports Bay Area here at the Silver Creek Sportsplex. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Marissa Lovis. We start this week with baseball in the very talented East Bay League. The De La Salle Spartans have a lot of talent, including preseason All-American 6'7" left-hander Justin Hooper, who's expected to go in the first round of the next Major League draft.
He's really good, but I'll take your Justin Hooper and raise you crafty left-hander Thomas Triantos, who's having a great season with 3 wins without a loss and a .33 ERA. 2 talented players, 2 talented teams, De La Salle and Livermore meeting this week.
Beautiful day out at De La Salle. Both squads looking good in the early season. Bottom first, DLS up to bat, and De La Salle is scoring. Michael Ruling with the drive to left center brings in Michael McAdoo. 1-0 Spartans. Then in the second with a man on first, it's Armani Smith for DLS. This will be a ground rule double to set up a Jason Harris sac fly to make it 2-zip. And in the third, Livermore is trying to get something going. Wyatt Pennybacker with a liner, but Armani Smith is there. Third inning and a runner on first for the Spartans, but Logan Cole makes the play at third over to Pennybacker for 1 and on to Kevin Key for the double play. Fifth inning now, and DLS keeps adding on, playing some nice small ball. Andrew Shad sac fly plays the speedy Mike McAdoo. 3-0. Joe Vranich says to heck with the small ball stuff. Joe swats this one to the fence, and Mike Ruling comes in to score to make it 4-zip. Now on to the 7th with the same score, and Cameron Schneider is still dealing. He started the game and gets the second to last out there. Then the next batter will suffer the same fate. Nice off-speed stuff here as the senior righty tosses the complete game shutout. 6 strikeouts, only 3 hits, and 1 walk given up as the Spartans improve to 3-0 in the East Bay League.
Shorts and sunglasses, the appropriate attire as Reardon travels to Heritage. The Patriots get 1 in the first. Runner at second for Kevin Milam, who shoots a single up the middle. Racing around third and scoring is Gio Diaz. 1-0 Patriots. Heritage looking for more as Dominic Espinosa sends it to the gap in right center, but out there making a spectacular diving catch is Kobe Allen. That's a great play. Meantime, Lorenzo Gomez is doing a great job on the mound, getting the strikeout to end the top of the 4th. Bottom 4, runner on for Jack Cruz, and Jack gets all of this one. A rocket to right, a 2-run shot for Jack, who's had close family members pass away in recent years, so he likes to send them a kiss after a home run. Heritage breaks this one open in the 5th. Tyler Slaus sends a screamer up the middle. Chris Matisich is in. Here comes Espinosa, part of a 6-run 5th inning for the Patriots. 2 more coming here as Colin Summers pops it to right, and it's going to fall as Chris Troy scores, and when the ball gets away, Laus comes around to score as well, and Heritage goes on to win it. 9-1 was the final score. The Patriots now 9-3 on the season. Logo gets the win on the mound, going 5 innings for the Patriots.
Girls Sports Highlights is presented by Stevens Creek Toyota, the #1 volume Toyota dealership in Northern California. Stevens Creek Toyota San Jose. It's where the deals are.
Captains for both Los Altos and Wilcox meeting at home plate. Big game for both squads. Pitcher Lizzie Buter getting things started for the Eagles in the top of the first. She sends the ball to deep left field. However, Wilcox escapes on a ground ball to end the inning. The Chargers also getting some offense going in the first. Haley Thompson gets the base hit. Morgan Ratliff on second, Thompson on first. LA gets out of the inning. Buter snags the comebacker, and we stay scoreless. Bottom 3, Layla Fletcher connects, hitting one to center field. Wilcox with another opportunity to take the lead, but Los Altos wasn't having it. Audrey Jones does a nice job snagging the ball and completing the throw to first to end the inning. Still scoreless in the 6th, the Eagles' Janelle McAfee with the perfect bunt. She hustles to first and is plenty safe. However, pitcher Amanda Ramirez steps up and she gets the batter swinging to end the inning. Bottom 6 now, runners on for the Chargers, but Lizzie Buter also comes through with the strikeout, and we head to the bottom of the 7th. Winning runner on base for Wilcox, Haley Thompson steps up to the plate and hits a bomb to right field. Faith Pearson crosses home to win the game 1-0. A barn burner in Santa Clara as Wilcox advances to 14-3 on the season. Midi girls hoops had another outstanding season, claiming the Division II state title.
Yep, Marissa caught up with the girls at the Rikus Center this week to talk about their winning season.
We're at the Rikus Center in Menlo Park, the best training facility on the peninsula where goals are achieved. They're your Division II state champs. Let's get to know the Archbishop Midi Monarchs. I'm here with senior Taylor Todd. Taylor, big year for you guys. Talk about how you prepared the team being a senior.
I think we just always try to come out at practice every day, go hard, whether it's in the gym, in the weight room, watching film, and I think the fact that we do it all as a team makes us bond, and it makes us that much stronger on the court.
And to go out your senior year as the champion, what does that mean to you?
I think it just means the most that I got to do it with these girls next to me. They helped us get here, and it was a team effort, and I think that was the best part about it.
And Maddie Holland was dominant in the game. Maddie, you're only a sophomore. Talk about how you've seen yourself grow as a player over the course of the season playing with these girls.
I mean, it's been an awesome experience. I mean, they all helped me through the process. They've been there for me, like, at school, during practice, and I can always thank them and Coach Phillips for helping me in my process.
And talk about playing for Coach Phillips a little bit.
It's amazing. It's an amazing experience. She's such a player coach. She wants to get to know you better, and that's what a coach should be like, every coach, yeah.
And lastly, we have Helena Hill. Helena, what did you guys get to do after the game, and what's been so much fun, since winning the championship?
Well, we're going to the zoo, so we're pretty excited about that.
And why the zoo?
Well, our strength and conditioning coach a while ago told us that if we won state, he would take us to the zoo, and that's it.
And lastly, there are so many young girls on this team. What do we have to look forward to from this team in the upcoming years?
A lot of hardworking players in the program.
All right, and that does it for us here at the Rikus Center in Menlo Park. Monarchs, take us out with a cheer.
Monarchs on 3, 1, 2, 3! Monarchs!
Each week we bring you the Players of the Week, brought to us in a wrap by the Hip Hop Department at the Rikus Center.
Here are the players we thought were better than all the rest in this week's Players of the Week.
Yeah, we back. Rikus Center, got high Players of the Week. Yeah, you already know who. Let's do it. Humiliating his defenders, Paris Austin. Ask how many times he did it? He said often, often, often. Buckets to exhaustion. Dangers on the court, he should hold a sign caution. Better watch and pay attention. Concentration, breaking ankles is marked as his main occupation. 21 points, 6 assists, 7 boards. From France to Texas, it dominates the floor. If by now you don't know Daniela Guglielmo, just go online and search her name on Google. Oh, she was crucial, yo, with a brutal blow. 13 points scored by the sophomore on the duel. So the Monarchs were crowned with another state title, and number 23 is playing like Michael. Now she's looking for 3 in a row. We got 2 more years to watch Danny show. Those are your Players of the Week.
Your orthopedic specialists bring us great advice on how to stay healthy while you play sports. Here's Dr. Jody Morali with this week's tip.
Hi, I'm Samantha Lord from Heritage High School, and I'd like to ask the doctor how the PEP program helps prevent ACL injuries in girls.
ACL injuries sustained during cutting and pivoting sports are much more common in female athletes than males. There are multiple reasons for this, including hip and knee alignment and jumping and landing techniques. Research shows that Prevent Injury and Enhance Performance, or PEP programs, reduce the incidence of ACL tears in female athletes. These programs are relatively quick and easy to incorporate into practice, consisting of 3 sessions per week, each 20 minutes long. They have multiple benefits, including more explosiveness, increased quickness, and better core strength.
Coming up, it's the Monster Game with San Ramon Valley meeting Amador Valley.
And the roller hockey star on the bench after a terrible accident. Our Spirit of Achievement story is next.
I'm a random windstorm. Shaky, 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 shaky. Shaky, shaky. And if you got cut rate insurance, you could be picking up this tab yourself. So get Allstate. You could save some cash and be better protected from mayhem like me.
In Santa Clara, call me Les Adler. In Millbrae, contact Matt Schlickoff Insurance.
In San Jose, Santa Cruz, and Milpitas, call me, Robert Verich.
Did you post it?
Done.
How many people are coming?
Lots.
Yeah.
Got it. Done. Done.
Sending you some money.
Thank you.
Done.
Like a lunch bag? Here you go, man.
Thank you.
Done.
On your phone, online, on the go. Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done.
Strike up the band. Stevens Creek Toyota is ready for another all-star season. We're your home for everything Toyota in the South Bay. Experience Toyota Express service in our beautiful new facility, fast in, fast out service. We have deals to beat the band on Corolla, Sienna, and America's favorite hybrid, Prius. It's a performance you don't want to miss. Now it's Stevens Creek Toyota in San Jose. Visit us online at StevensCreekToyota.com.
We're back at the DGDG.com studio here at the Silver Creek Sportsplex with another showdown in the East Bay League. Amador Valley comes into this week undefeated at 6-0 with great momentum going into league play.
San Ramon Valley had just one preseason loss and looked really strong with senior Vinny Margiato hitting .615 after 5 games. A big early season test. It's our NCS Monster game, and our Kevin Martin was there.
Molto bene.
Last season ended with 3 teams earning a share of the E-Ball title. 2 of those teams are meeting here today. The 5-2 Wolves have gotten off to a hot start at bat, plating 56 runs. But the 6-1 Dons are no slouches in that department, batting .365 as a team. It's 2 of the 3 reigning E-Ball champs meeting today in this week's Togo's NCS Monster game.
The coaches and umpires getting acquainted at home plate before the start of this East Bay League matchup. It was a pitching duel for most of this one. Bottom 1, SRV's Joey Matulovic getting the batter swinging here to end the inning, keeping things scoreless. But AV's Anthony Trucho answering right back with some heat of his own as he will record a K to end the top half of the second. Top 3 now. More glove love for the Dons. Check out this barehanded snag by Nikhil Trivedi as he will get the out at first. Bottom 4, Matulovic still wheeling and dealing as he records another strikeout, and the Wolves will head to the dugout as we remain scoreless. SRV's bats coming to life in the top of the 5th. Nick Maroney sends this grounder to second, but a tough play at first. Maroney will be safe, and Greg Lowe will cross home. 1-0 Wolves. To the top half of the 5th, and Matulovic still getting work done on the bump. Another one of his 14 Ks to end the inning, keeping his squad in front by 1. We head to the top of the 7th. Ryan Davis laying down a beautiful bunt as it rolls towards third, loading the bases for the Wolves. And then Nick Poirier will connect here. The play at the plate not in time as Connor Doyle will slide in safe to push the Wolves' lead to a pair. Ryan Weisenberg looking to add some insurance runs as this ball will get through into shallow left, and that will be good for an RBI single as Alex Turster crosses home to make it 3-0 Wolves. AV will rally in the bottom of the 7th, but the Wolves and their ace Joey Matulovic will secure a 4-2 win, improving to 1-1 in the E-Ball. Afterwards, Matulovic talked about his impressive outing.
I usually have a tough time getting my slider over early, but I got it over early and just went a little fastball slider today. This is a huge win because I mean it's a lot of my friends on the other team, and they're a good team, and they're always on the top of the rankings for our league. So it's a huge win for us.
In Pleasanton with the NCS Monster Game, I'm Kevin E. Martin, Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Each week we bring you stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Kevin E. Martin has the story of a Lee High School senior involved in a serious car accident and what he did to come back.
Nick Devine, a senior at Lee High School, thrived on the hockey rink. The captain of the Lee High School Green Team, the sport of roller hockey was Nick's passion.
Hockey was always something that I always felt like I was good at because, you know, I got to score goals, I got to help out teammates, you know, pass it to them and all that kind of stuff.
Well, he's awesome because he's not in your face all the time as a captain, but he always is making sure you're doing the right stuff and you have the right attitude.
He's a really big mental support. He doesn't get mad, doesn't get calm, he's kind of really focused. And I really like that, I really appreciate that. You can get a lot of players on the team to calm down, to get focused and ready.
Today, Nick is forced to watch from the bench, not knowing if or when he will ever be able to play again. A tough realization, but Nick knows it could be much worse.
On a rainy day in early December, Nick and some friends were returning home after lunch when their car hydroplaned into oncoming traffic. The car's passenger side, where Nick was sitting, was the point of impact. Nick's twin brother, who was riding in a separate car, witnessed the entire accident.
I was like, oh my gosh, that's my brother and my friend in the car. So at first it didn't really sink in until, we got to the hospital, and I was like, wow, this is really happening.
Well, I got the phone call from Chris, and when we got to the emergency room, at first they thought it was just the broken pelvis, and I thought, okay, we can do this.
But a broken pelvis was the least of Nick's worries. Doctors soon discovered Nick had fractured his tailbone, sternum, 5 vertebrae, suffered a moderate concussion with bleeding, bruised his lungs, had lacerations on his liver and spleen, and his pancreas was severed in half. It took 2 surgeries and 11 days in the hospital before Nick was released to go home, beginning Nick's long road of recovery. But through the entire process, Nick kept a positive outlook.
Wow, this has happened to me. I'm going to be in a wheelchair for 12 weeks. But I just kind of fought through it and was like, okay, just got to deal with it, if you have a good attitudes towards getting better, your recovery is going to get faster.
I just look at that and I'm just like, wow, he's really strong, stronger than, I could ever be in that situation.
What a good human being he really is. And just showing how strong he was through it, and that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this.
Not surprisingly, one of Nick's first stops after his release from the hospital was the rink to cheer on his teammates. After the game, Nick, wheelchair and all, got back on the rink for the first time since the accident.
It was really big. It was nice to see him outside the house, and then back on the rink, it was really nice, and everyone shook his hand, and the team was really happy. Everyone had smiles on their faces. It was good.
It was just really great, and everybody was clapping for me and cheering, and it was a great moment.
Although his journey is far from over, Nick's unwavering determination and positive attitude through his entire recovery is inspiring teammates, family, and friends.
I truly am so proud as a mom to see him really show his true colors when the chips are down.
But Nick knows his goal of getting back on the skates would not be possible without the help of so many around him.
Having so many physical therapies, occupational therapists, that just made me like, wow, I really want to help people get better because they helped me, and I just want to share my story with them and show that after, it might suck now, but it'll get better over time.
Nick played for his Lee High School team right here at the Silver Creek Sportsplex and hopes to be back on the rink in competition really soon.
Maybe he'll be skating behind us one day.
Yeah, I hope so.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, each week we bring you the Wingstop Coach of the Week Award, the winning coach to receive dinner at your local Wingstop restaurant. Wingstop, for people who demand flavor in everything they do. This week we honor Bishop O'Dowd head coach Lou Ritchie. Coach Ritchie picked up an elusive state title last week as the Dragons beat Mater Dei for the Open Division crown.
Coach Ritchie will get a Wingstop gift card as this week's Wingstop Coach of the Week. Coach Ritchie and his team will also receive tickets to an upcoming Oakland A's game as the Coach of the Week.
Coming up, Piedmont Hills battles Lincoln on the diamond.
But first, here is our first Allstate Insurance Top 10 Girls Softball Poll.
Yeah, I didn't really, it didn't click why it happened first, and then I kind of thought about it, and I was like, well, I was running on treadmills with Phil a month before season, so it helps. I improved my sprints by 5 seconds, and then I was always kind of mid-pack on my team, and then once I came here, I noticed that I was really beating people up and down the court. One day we would come in and we'd do leg strength and work on agility and stuff, and then the other days we would run on the treadmills and work on speed. If you want to be the best at what you do, you have to put your time in, and there's no better place to do it than here.
Looking for a way to be active and have fun? Learn to play hockey for free at Silver Creek Sportsplex. Beginner programs for children, teens, and adults make it easy to get started. we'll teach you how to skate, hold a stick, handle the puck, and play the game. And yes, it's free. We even lend you all the gear at no charge. It's a ton of fun and a great workout too. At Silver Creek Sportsplex, your destination for sports, fitness, and fun for the whole family.
Hi, we're Lee High School cheerleaders. And we are Hell High Sports.
Back at the Sportsplex and a visit to the Santa Teresa division where Piedmont Hills came into the week undefeated at 3-0 in league, hitting the ball like crazy with Cameron Castaneda's .441 batting average leading the way.
Yeah, the Lincoln Lions, though, were just one game back with senior Kyle Ochoa hitting .500 going into the game played Tuesday afternoon. The Lincoln Lions huddling up before taking the field against the Pirates from Piedmont Hills. We picked things up in the top of the third. The Pirates in front 1-0, and Jordan Leffler looking to add to that lead, and he does just that. With his bomb to right, gets past the outfielders rolling to the fence. Dominic Pedraza and Jacob Pangelina score 3-1 Piedmont Hills. Bottom half of the third, the Lions answering with the bases juiced. It's Andrew Schaefer coming up huge with a 2 RBI double as Tobias Vena and Robert Zamora score, and it's 4-2. Bottom four now more Lincoln. Joel Olmos sends this one to the gap as Gilbert Trejos will come home, and the speedy almost earns a stand-up triple, tying things at 4. Top 7 now, the Pirates keeping pace. Evan Williamson gets this one to drop in right, plating Pedraza and Cameron Castaneda to put his squad back up on top by 3. And then it'll be the sophomore Matthew Leffler looking to add some insurance for his Pirates, delivering the shallow fly to center, bringing home Williams as the Piedmont Hills Pirates take this one 9-5 to improve to 9-2 on the season.
Some fans also coming out to support their Lions in volleyball as they prepare to take on the Panthers. First set, Lincoln coming out strong. Nathaniel Azur sets up Joshua Rossetti, who floats this one into the gap, 14-12 Lions. More Lincoln, Jordan Opet showing off his hops as he records the block, and the Lions take set 1, 25-20. Second set, the Lions still rolling. Azur with the back set to Sergio Escamilla, and it will hit off the block and down 5-1 home team. But here come the Panthers. Jeremy Lewis gives it to Sergio Sevilla, who plants this one off the defender, 2-point prospect advantage. Set point now, and it will be Theo Strawa coming up huge, floating it to the back row, managing to keep it in play for the point, 25-18 Panthers. Third set, all prospect as Lewis will send it cross court to Justin Lynn as he records the kill, and the visitors will claim the third set 25-14. To the fourth, the Lions still playing tough. It's Azur to Rossetti again, and it will once again have the same result, point Lions. But in the end, the Panthers just too tough as it will be the Lions sophomore Mac Palumba with a big time kill as the Panthers take set 4, 25-23 and win the match.
The girls from Castro Valley getting ready to take on Livermore in the Livermore Stampede Thursday. Top of the second, the Trojans get to work as Leilani Huey drives one into the gap and motors into second. It's a double for Huey. A couple of batters later with runners at second and third, Alana Gussman grounds one to third. That's good enough to score Huey as Taylor Good slides in safely to third, and the Trojans take a 1-0 lead. Bases loaded now in CV, looking for more, but shortstop Madison Kuwaiti will have nothing of it as she makes a nice snag and snaps it home for the force to limit the damage. This day belongs to Delaney Heller on the mound for Castro Valley, getting 2 Cowboys here, 2 of her 13 strikeouts in the game. Sixth inning now, and Livermore is threatening to tie the game, but Heller induces the ground out to Kaylin Morimoto, and Castro Valley wins a fantastic performance from Heller to the 1-0 win. The Tutoring Club is here each week with great advice on how to do better in school so you can get to the college of your choice. Here's Mike Flynn to answer the question, did you know?
Hi, I'm Mike Flynn, owner of the Tutoring Club, and this is this week's Did You Know? Did you know that even A students struggle on the ACT and SAT? It's true. If you're brilliant but slow, these tests will be hard for you. Because colleges look for SAT and GPA, if you're someone who struggles on these tests, you're going to need to raise that score. If you need help with your test scores or any of your other academic needs, go to tutoringclub.com, search for a location near you. We'll be happy to help.
Coming up, undefeated Independence puts its record on the line against Mount Pleasant.
And Terra Nova battles Sacred Heart Prep when Cal High Sports Bay Area continues.
No way. Barb, this has got to be a mistake. The Benson kid on the honor roll? I had him in class last year. The kid barely passed.
No, that's right. He's one of my math whiz kids.
No way.
His parents sent him to tutoring club over the summer.
Huh?
Smart kid.
Smart parents.
It's not your fault your child is falling behind, but it is your call. Call Tutoring Club today, a class above, guaranteed.
Imagine a workplace that supports creativity and collaboration, a hospital that nurtures and promotes healing, a classroom that encourages active learning. Imagine one workplace. Furniture, architectural products, technology, and design. One workplace, we make it possible.
Order online at Wingstop.com and get that flavor you crave. Wingstop. Get at it.
After 40 years, the San Jose Earthquakes in the Bay Area now have a new epicenter of soccer. Avaya Stadium is an intimate European-style stadium built with the greatest sightlines for the sport and features the largest outdoor bar in North America and a 2-acre fan zone with field-level views. For more information on Avaya Stadium or to purchase individual tickets, visit sjearthquakes.com. March home with the Quakes and secure your tickets today.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Wells Fargo, proud sponsor of the Game of the Week. By the Rika Center, where goals and dreams become reality. By Mirror Orthopedic Specialists, providing leading-edge care to athletes of all ages. By Tutoring Club, expert tutoring and test prep for all ages. By Stevens Creek Toyota, the #1 dealership in Northern California. Stevens Creek Toyota, it's where the deals are. And by Allstate, you're in good hands with Allstate.
In Alameda, call me, Asa Noble.
In Saratoga, see me, Dave Gragnola, and
Go Falcons! Back at the Sportsplex with the Independence 76ers 9-0 in league play, with pitcher Jason Lind giving up just 2 runs in 4 games so far this season.
Yeah, Jason's doing very well. The Sixers meeting a Mount Pleasant team that hits very well with senior Aaron George batting .560. A West Valley League battle this week.
Jack Washer here bringing you the Game of the Week. Let's get right to it. Top of the first, Mount Pleasant with 2 on and a grounder playing tricks with the infield. That allows Ernesto Fernandez and Aaron George to score 2-0 Cardinals early on. Bottom of the first now, Jonathan Marin. He's going to leg out an infield single to the right side, and David Hodges sees this as an opportunity, and he sprints for home. We got a play at the plate, and he just beats the throw. Lead cut to 2-1. Move ahead to the top of the 5th. Mount Pleasant up 3-1 and looking to add on, but Dominic Salsicia makes a great play out the middle. Look at that with ease. Bottom half of the inning, Jason Lind. We said he could pitch, comes through with an RBI single to left as Nico Narancina crosses the plate. 3-2 now. 2 batters later, bases loaded, but the Cardinals turn the old 1-2 to 3. Double play, Fernandez to John Chesney, and Christian Casillas finishes it off. Next inning, same situation, bases loaded again, but Fernandez gets out of it. Jorge Garcia turns the 6-3 double play to keep the lead at 3-2. But bottom 7, last chance for Independence, and Matt Luke comes through with a base hit to left. Here comes Lynn, and we are tied. 2 extra innings we go, and in extras, with a runner on third, Lynn smacks one to right. It's deep enough to score Narancina, and it's time to bounce at Independence. 76ers win in 8 innings, improving to 10-0 in league play. Lynn added 2 RBIs to go along with a complete game. Afterwards, we caught up with, well, who else do you think we caught up with? What a game we have right here. We have the Independent 76ers behind us. Guys, make some noise. We're here with Jason Lind. Jason, who started the game and he also had the game-winning sac fly. Was that fun for you?
Oh, absolutely. They knew it was a good team.
Offense wasn't really helping you early on, but you kind of stuck with it. You held them to 3 runs. What's your mentality when you're not getting as much run support as you normally do?
I just got to stay relaxed. I know my defense is going to come through with me, and we're always going to have timely hitting.
In the middle, we have Dominic Salsicia, who had one of the finer catches today, but you kind of did it with ease. Kind of take me through that play.
Well, I saw the ball coming to me, and I knew it was kind of towards the middle, but I knew I could make that play, to be honest. So I just went for it and got it.
Awesome. And over here we have Matt Lind, who had the game-tying hit, and that pitcher was throwing gas. And it's 2 outs, runners on the corner, or runners on first and second. You know, what's going through your head at that point?
Just stay focused and relaxed. You know, keep doing what I've always been doing. Just stay relaxed. That's the main thing.
You guys got these guys on Friday. What do you have to get another victory? You know, this is 2 victories over them, but, you know, they're going to be hungry on Friday.
Yeah, well, we just got to feed off this win, you know, stay humble as well, and just carry it over to the next game.
All right, that's going to do it from Independence. Guys, show them who you are.
Here we go. 6 is on me, 6 is on 3. 1, 2, 3. 6 is on!
Carondelet and Foothill battling in the Livermore Stampede tournament. First inning, Taylor Blair at the plate, get out of town, an absolute bomb to deep left, putting Carondelet up 2-0 early on. Oh, and Blair can also pitch too. She gets the strikeout here, one of the many on the day for her. Nalani Skates for Foothill also had a good game. She gets the strikeout here, one of her 10 on the day. But Blair had her number. Top 4, a laser out to left center, her second of the day, and the Cougars are up 3-0 after that. Bottom 5, Katie Jeffries laces one to center. Mary Rockwood comes on down to score, making it a 3-1 game. But Blair was the story of the day. Another strikeout here. She struck out 7 Foothill batters to go along with a complete game. Oh, and just a reminder, she had those 2 homers. Cougars win 3-1, improving to 5-2 on the season. Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award each week, part of their effort to encourage more people to volunteer in their communities. And tonight we can announce the voting is on.
The voting is on, so you can go to LexusStevensCreek.com to vote for your favorite volunteer. You can also check out our Twitter feed for a way to vote on your mobile device. Vote early and often. Only 5 of the volunteers will receive scholarship awards totaling $10,000, so it's a big deal. Go and vote now.
Coming up, league rivals Westmont and Lee in our second monster game.
And Alameda visits Arroyo in baseball next.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. Silver Creek Sportsplex, the Bay Area's premier sports and fitness destination. By Lexus of Stevens Creek. Lexus of Stevens Creek is once again sponsoring this year's volunteer scholarship. 5 scholarships with a total of $10,000 will be handed out at the annual Cal High Sports Banquet. By Albany's Construction, no job too big or too small, we just get it done. By Calpine, Calpine is proud to sponsor Cal High Sports Bay Area. Calpine, a generation ahead today. And by Allstate, you're in good hands with Allstate.
In South San Jose, call me, Mustafa Güllerolu.
Hi, I'm Nor Vogel. You can call me in Los Altos or in Campbell.
Back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex with the Bay Division matchup between the top 2 teams in the league, Sacred Heart Prep and Terra Nova. Both teams with several multi-sports athletes, including Prep's Mitch Martella and Andrew Doshbach.
They're just missing Ben Burkervin.
Where's Ben? He should be catching or something.
Yes, he should. Terra Nova brings the quarterback from the football team, Anthony Gordon, and basketball star Jared Milch. Some great athletes on the field when these 2 teams met this week.
The Gators from Sacred Heart Prep on their gorgeous home field battling Terra Nova. This one was all Tigers early. Already 3-0 runners at first and second as Zeppelin DeFauer lines this one just over shortstop. Rounding third and scoring with a headfirst slide is Austin Youngdale. The Tigers sent Ray Falk to the hill, and that was a good idea. Falk pitching 4 innings with 3 strikeouts, including this one here to end the first. Now here's Falk at the plate with the runner at first, and he lifts it just fair in right field. Scoring is Chase Edgington, 7-0 Tigers in the second. More Terra Nova runner at second is Stephen Peterson as Matt Lavaroni lines it over Peterson and the shortstop. Peterson racing home, and the Tigers lead is 8-0 still in the second. More second inning action. Runner at first is Jacob Braslaw, sending a scorching liner to the left field corner. Scoring is Eric Viana, 9-0 Tigers. And more Tigers in the third. Lavaroni at the plate again, and this time he lines it to left. Scoring is Edgington, and it's 12-0 Terra Nova in the third. The Gators break through with this Schaefer-Kramer grounder to the right side, scoring Andrew Doshbach, who had tripled, but this one was over early as the Tigers take over sole possession of first place in the Peninsula Bay Division.
Boys volleyball action between Alameda and San Leandro Tuesday afternoon. First set, Terry Zong with the set, and Samir Moshref puts it down from the back row for the kill as the Pirates led early. Later, it's Zong to Jasper Zhigan, and look at the little guy. He gets up for the kill. Pirates take set 1 25-16. Second set, Alameda's Elliot Ho dishes to the outside where he finds Nolan DeCamos for the kill as the Hornets led early, but the Pirates would pull through as Zong goes over on the 2 with a heavy left arm. 25-20 Pirates in the second set. Third set, it's Zong to Mashraf for the big kill. He finished with 12 kills on the night to go along with 6 aces, and Pirates would finish the Hornets off. Zong to Hamlet Ramos. Outrageous fortune Hamlet has here, and so do the Pirates as they sweep Alameda, improving to 7-1 on the season. Each week we go inside Cal High sports with athletes who are outstanding for a variety of reasons.
Marissa, tonight we meet a San Jose swimmer who mixes her time between club and high school swimming with terrific results. It's rare to find Sandra So outside the pool. She practices mornings and afternoons, swimming lap after lap as one of the very best distance swimmers in the nation. For Sandra, the trick is finding time for swimming on a national level, swimming for Pioneer High School while going to class and finding time for herself.
It's hard. There's a lot of everything. You have to find a good balance, but thankfully practices are right and good times of the day, so I can come home and do homework and balance that. And the school is really good about letting me skip for swimming and making sure I get back and get all my work done with right away too.
Sandra will swim next season with former classmate Linnea Mack at UCLA. A tough decision, but Sandra is confident it's the right decision.
I had a lot of schools in mind, and then by the beginning of senior year you have it narrowed down to 4 or 5, so I had 4. I went to Indiana, Florida, Arizona, and UCLA. When you get to the school, you just know what feels right, and for me, UCLA felt right.
Just last week, Sandra was in Florida looking to qualify for the Olympic trials at a prestigious national meet. Sandra won the mile and here qualifies for the 400 meters, having to come back in a race and pour it on at the end to make the cut.
I usually go out really fast and I try to hold on to it, and if it doesn't work, you just have to give it everything your last 50, and it all depends on how much you want it. I couldn't feel my legs the last 50, and then I knew it was going to be a good race, and I felt like I could do it, and I knew I could do it too.
It's in those moments when all of the hard work pays off. Sandra knows you can't compromise and still become one of the very best.
You have to try hard and practice every day. You have to believe in yourself too. It's not just saying you want to do it, you actually have to go out and do it and make sure you're putting in the best effort you can. My coaches are awesome. They've helped me so much, and I wouldn't be where I am today without them or my parents.
I mean, right now her time in the mile would have gotten 5th place at Pac-12s last week or 2 weeks ago in the women's meet. So we already are earmarking or gauging what she's doing now and where would that place her going into college.
Sandra is a 2-time CCS champ in the 500 freestyle and loves competing with her high school team. Here it is the friendship and team bonding that is the greatest reward for Sandra. Her teammates respect what Sandra does for the Pioneer team.
It definitely goes to show how humble she is, which I really appreciate in a person. I'm sure other people appreciate that. And I think that humbleness is going to take her really far in her athletic career.
You know, at meets and at all of our team bonding events, she's still one of the loudest people there. And she's always there cheering everyone on, and it's great. You know, and she's found that balance between club and high school sports.
Sandra's parents are both from Denmark, so Sandra could compete for the Danish national team, but she hopes to represent the USA someday if it comes to that. Right now, Sandra just loves to swim.
I just want to enjoy the sport. It's not so much as the goals where I'm going to go. It's more of do I still like swimming? Do I still want to do it every day? So at that point, I'm still like that now. So I just want to enjoy it and not so much worry about all the long-term things.
As her senior year winds down and the CCS meet looms ahead, Sandra So spends her hours in the pool at the Santa Clara Swim Center to continue her push to become the very best she can be, and at Pioneer High School to be with her classmates, her friends, the seniors she will walk with at graduation in a few short weeks. Then it's off to UCLA and a new pool where Sandra will spend countless hours swimming laps. That was a huge meet in Florida last week, so now that she has her Olympic trials time set, Sandra can enjoy her senior season, and then it's off to UCLA.
Bruins.
Yeah, she's doing. I know you're a USC fan, but
Yeah.
that's what can you do?
Right on. All right. You can get all sorts of information throughout the week through our social media. We have all our video elements on the YouTube site. We have 8,400 followers on Twitter at Cal High Sports BA, and be sure to check in with us on Facebook.
And remember, you can buy full game videos as digital files or on DVD from any game you see in our show. These are great for your highlight reels with awesome field-level shots that really impress college coaches. Order yours now on our website at CalHighSportsBayArea.com.
Each week, May Industries honors teams of excellence that is doing great work, just like the construction work being done for more than 40 years by May Industries. This week's May Industries Team of Excellence is the girls basketball team from Bishop O'Dowd. The girls won a state title in 2012 and 13, but because of a clerical error, missed the playoffs last year. No matter what, the Dragons went out and won the D3 title this year, their third in the past 4 years. The Bishop O'Dowd girls showing excellence for many years, just like May Industries.
Coming up to the Mount Hamilton Division, we go for our CCS Togo's Monster Game as Lee meets Westmont.
And Alameda takes on Arroyo. You're watching Cal High Sports Bay Area. Thanks for watching.
At Club Sports San Jose at Silver Creek Sportsplex, a healthier you is just a few steps away. Because when you exercise, you feel stronger, happier, and energized. Keep motivated with the latest group fitness classes, functional training, and signature member experience that has earned Best Health Club awards year after year. With expert training staff, the latest in fitness technology, and a bright, spacious setting, you'll find the space and support you need to live well. Call today for a tour and a complimentary trial.
We're giving away emoji t-shirts at one of our games this year, and the coaches might be taking it a little too far. Well, at least no one will be stealing our signs this year.
The Pinnacle program at Rikes Center for Human Enhancement is an elite system designed for aspiring college-bound and college-level athletes. Pinnacle training includes Olympic lifting and explosive strength training, movement analysis with video feedback, force plate analysis, high-speed treadmills, flume for deloading and recovery, post-physical therapy protocols, and elite internationally credentialed coaches. You got goals? Then come to the Rikes Center.
I'm a hot babe out jogging. I'm not making sure this stays a 10 when you drive by. You're checking out my awesome headband when... Oops. That's when you find out your cut rate insurance, it ain't paying for this. So get Allstate. Save cash and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
In San Mateo, call me, Michael Glazer.
In Morgan Hill, contact me, Maureen Harris.
In San Leandro, call us at Agency Insurance Services.
This is Dr. Michael Miklich of Muir Orthopedic Specialists on the sideline with the Monte Vista High School Mustangs. And you're watching Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex with action in the Mount Hamilton Division, where it looks like this one is going to be a tough battle for the league title all season long, with everybody bunched up at the top, and everyone has at least one league loss.
So it's a log jam.
It is a log jam where all the logs come together and jam.
Kind of like a traffic jam.
Yeah,
Lee and Westmont
kind
playing a home-and-home series this week. The Longhorns won the first game by just 1 run on Tuesday. Game 2 played at Westmont Thursday afternoon. It's our CCS Togo's Monster Game, and Robert was there.
Monster Game. Yeah. At Lee High School this afternoon for the Mount Hamilton Division game between the Lee Longhorns and Westmont Warriors. Very tight league race with 4 teams at 3-2 coming into this game. One of those teams, the Lee Longhorns, will throw one of their star pitchers, Justin Scanlon, a big right-hander, a senior, on the mound for the Longhorns today. He'll go against Willie McMullen for the Westmont Warriors. Not only is Willie an outstanding pitcher, but he's batting .455 on the season, so look for Willie to hit very well today. Lee and Westmont in a Mount Hamilton Division tussle in this afternoon's Monster Game. 1-2-3 Horns. The Lee Longhorns taking the field, but it's Westmont getting on the board. First runner at second for Joe Escarcega, who lines a single to left. Rounding third and heading for home is David Lency, and Westmont leads 1-0. Down 2-1. Lee gets one back here. Runner at third, 2 down. The ball wrapped to first by Robert Weeks, and Robert able to beat the play at first. Scoring is Connor Barrett. It's 2-1 Westmont. Same score top of the third. Runner at second as Jason Munch just crushes this one to left center. Scoring from second is Hunter Skilperort. 3-1 Westmont Warriors. Then in the fourth, Mike Morbo at the plate, and he sends this one high and deep to left, and it is gone. A solo shot for Morbo and a 4-2 Westmont Warriors lead. To the fifth we go. Runner at third for the Longhorns as Kyle Johnson sends this one to the gap in left center. Scoring easily is Barrett. It's a stand-up double for Johnson, cutting Westmont's lead to 5-4. But the Warriors get a run back in the sixth as Lency turns on this one and sends it down the line and left. The coach says go, and fortunately it was Ethan Go running, so go he did, and the lead is 6-4. Then in the seventh, a huge at-bat here by Bradley Fine. He takes the 10th pitch he saw and lines it to the left center field gap, sending Much to third and starting a game-clinching rally that was just fine with Bradley. Later, same inning, bases loaded for Dan Special, and Dan lines a single to right. Scoring is McMullen and Morbo as the Warriors scored in every inning. A big win to keep their league title hopes alive.
And coming off the loss the other day, we just really wanted to get some runs across the board and hit as well as we could because we haven't been hitting well. So, yeah, there's definitely some urgency because we need to win this game, and it's a big momentum shift for us.
Menlo traveling to the East Bay to face Monte Vista Wednesday afternoon. Beginning of the game, penalty shot for the Knights. Sophia Donovan drains it to put her squad up 1-0. Menlo staying hot in the first. Parvati Narayan up to Indy Varma, and Varma slips it past the MV keeper. Knights take an early 2-0 lead. MV trailing 2-1. Amanda Outcolt on the assist to a streaking Grace Gerberich, and we are knotted at 2 apiece. The Mustangs starting to find a rhythm. Gabby Klein passes to Mari Weidlich, and she fires it in. Monte Vista up 4-2. MV trying to increase their lead to 3. Grace Gerberich picks up the loose ball and spots a wide open Outcolt for the goal. 6-3 Mustangs. Menlo fighting right back. Donovan to Narayan, and the deficit is cut to just 2. With the first half winding down, Monte Vista got hot. Outcolt passes to USC bound Gabby Klein for the impressive score to go up 9-4. And after the half, there was no looking back for MV. Gabby Klein maneuvering her way towards the goal. She somehow manages to make it count, and the Mustangs win 19-5, improving to 10-1 on the season.
Windy day out at Arroyo High School as Alameda travels in from the island. Both teams with 4-0 league records. Tim Adale on the bump for Arroyo, and he's an impressive junior, striking out 3 in the first. But in the second, Alameda gets a runner at third, and Devin Nash is going to bring him in via the sacrifice fly. Kyle Averett has plated, and it's a 1-0 Alameda Hornets lead. Arroyo would answer in the third inning with the bases loaded. It's Tim again in the highlights. This time he smacks a triple. Levi Nodden, Matt Zahn, and Martin Fisher all come in to score. And then the Dons would add on. Jacob Medina, a captain for Arroyo, with a sac fly of his own, bringing in Odale, and it's a 4-1 Dons lead in the third. Some defense now for the home squad. Kyle Averett ripping a liner to left, but Santino Apodaca makes a nice snag to end the inning. Odale again at the plate, and again he'll knock in a run. The wind was tough in this game as Andrew Figueroa comes in to score. To the seventh inning now, and Alameda will make a little noise. Michael Woodworth up the middle will bring in Josh Meadows, but Arroyo would stop the threat with a double play. Comebacker to Matt Gonzalez, back to Jacob Jennings, and then over to Levi Nodden at first, and that's your ball game. 7-2, Arroyo wins it as the Dons stay undefeated in league.
Synergy Environmental Solutions cleans up environmental hazards, asbestos, mold, and all the dirty work for Bay Area schools, corporations, and homes. So each week, Synergy honors the athlete to do the dirty work on the court. Tonight, we honor Midi sophomore Maddie Holland. The rough and tough forward grabbed 13 rebounds in the Monarchs state title victory last week. Maddie Holland doing the dirty work, just like Synergy Environmental Solutions. Coming up, 2 of the very best in girls softball as Midi meets Valley Christian.
But first, here is our first Allstate Insurance Top 10 Baseball Poll.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By the Del Gran Dealer Group. Go to dgdg.com and be a happy car buyer. By Wingstop. Bring more flavor to your big event with Wingstop, the wing expert. By Club Sport Fitness at the Silver Creek Sportsplex. Visit clubsport.com for a 3-day trial pass. By Catering by 5, outstanding meals for your next party wherever it is. Catering by 5, High Five Pizza, and High Five at the Plex. And by Tony and Alba's Pizza and Pasta. Come check out our sports event packages.
Back at the Plex with two of the very best softball teams in the Bay Area as the West Catholic League's top team, Mitty, battles second place Valley Christian.
Yeah, the Monarchs come into this game with a perfect 5-0 league record, with Valley Christian just one game back. A first place battle in the West Catholic League this week. Valley Christian talking things over before facing league rival Mitty. Top one runner on second for the Monarchs, Danielle Bauer, singles to left field. She, of course, is safe at first, and Mackenzie Thorpe is at third. Desiree Severance up to bat. She pops this one up to right field. Thorpe will come home, and Mitty with the first run of the game. Mitty ends the first up 2 runs. The Warriors' Alexis Carini trying to get something started. She does a nice job beating the throw to first, but Mitty would later escape the inning. Third inning, Bowers continuing where she left off. Danielle with enough time to get to first. Monarchs still going in the inning. Lindsay Jabot sends the ball up the middle to center field. Bowers comes home, and it's 3-0 Monarchs. Stephanie Cristo having herself a day on the mound, one of her 8 strikeouts here. And top of the fourth, Lauren Lopez showing off her speed. She hustles to first for the infield hit. Runners now on the corners for the Monarchs. And then it's Bowers once again connecting her third base hit of the day. Lopez comes home, extending Mitty's lead to 5. Valley played hard till the end, though. Carini on third. Sarah Machado sends this one to the outfield. She is out at first, but Carini comes home, and Mitty wins with a final of 5-1. Bowers and Cristo holding it down for the Monarchs in this WCAL showdown.
The De La Salle Spartans huddling up for some pregame motivation as they get ready to take on highly touted St. Ignatius. First play of the game, Tommy Felding finds a wide open Big Nouse in front of the net, who slams it home to give the Wildcats an early lead. Next possession, the Cats run a similar play with Fleming drawing the defense away from Nouse, who takes another feed in front, and he's not going to miss those. Spartan offense showing some signs of life as defender Ben Allen rushes down the far sideline, and the defender uses the big stick to score for De La Salle. But the Wildcats would get right back at it in the second with Nouse deep in Spartan territory. This time it's his turn to set up Fleming with the one-timer. He just taps it home. In the fourth, Clayton Reed would seal the deal as he weaves through the Spartan defense before firing one off the ground and in as he falls to the turf, and the SI Wildcats remain unbeaten at 8-0. The Cats are one of the very best teams in the nation, winning this one 13-5.
The play of the week is just moments away, but for now we found a play that made everyone happy in our DGDG.com Be Happy play. Bottom of the 8th for the 76ers, trying to keep their undefeated season alive. Jason Lynn with a sac fly. Nico Nasirda crosses home to win the game in extra innings, and they are pretty stoked about it in this week's Be Happy play. Go to DGDG.com to find out how you can be a happy car buyer.
Coming up, it's a play of the week. It might be this play. It's usually not, but it might be. But you have to wait to find out.
But first, here's this week's training tip from our good friends at the Rikus Center.
Hi, I'm Coach Robbie, and today's training tip is a decline push-up. We're going to begin in all 4 position. Legs are on an elevated box. We're going to start by lifting up the legs, making sure that we draw in our abs, pull back our shoulder blades to help keep a neutral spine. We're going to drop the elbows down to a 90-degree angle, and then slowly return to the top. And again.
The winner of the play of the week gets a letter jacket patch and an invitation to our end of the season awards banquet.
This is an exclusive invitation-only event coming up May 18th at EA Sports. Here it is, the play of the week.
Of the week.
What a great week of nice weather and great catches like this one from Dominic Salcesia preventing the base hit. Double play for Arroyo, comebacker to Matt Gonzalez, back to Jacob Jennings, and then over to Levi Nodden, and that's just impressive fielding. Joel Olmos from Lincoln with a stand-up RBI triple. Joel helping his Lincoln Lions out. The Monarchs' Lauren Lopez turns on the jet. She beats the throw to first. Good hustle, Lauren. We head inside to Mac Palumbo with the monstrous kill, and back to the field, and Santino Apodaca makes the great grab and left. Santino and Arroyo victorious in this one. And staying with great catches, Kobe Allen from Reardon is ready to make the play. Kobe lays out to make the diving catch while falling to the ground. Only 7 invitations left to the banquet, and you just claimed one of them.
That's the play of the week, and that's Cal High Sports Bay Area for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Marissa Lovis. Be sure to join us next week to meet the Live Oak baseball player affected by a disorder that rarely happens to young men. We'll see you next week.